Assign no anguish to an empty purse. Okay, we are here for the potential finale of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman. It is my absolute pleasure to be here with all of you today. I'm extremely excited for what should be a very interesting potential roundup to this phenomenal story. Very excited to have you all here with us for this fine evening or day or morning or whatever it may happen to be where you are. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Apologies for the ever so slight delay to the start of the stream. I was on the phone with my dad getting updates about my mom, how she's doing, all that type of good stuff. Long story short, she is still in the hospital, but I mean, she's up and functional, so like, things looking maybe okay. We have to see. But nevertheless, my dad wished us well for the stream. For those of you who don't know or haven't seen my Life of Final Fantasy Tactics video, my dad is the reason that I know this game, that I play this game. He's what introduced me to the tactics genre writ large. So even though he has not had the chance to play this version of it for himself, he did still wish us well. Stream, scream, stream, steam, steam, stream, scream, stream, I stream for scream, cream. Tom and Asana with a towel on. No one wants to see that except maybe Jane. Let's keep to the game. What kind of power demon will we see tonight? Oh, there's going to be a few. There's going to be a few, my friend. Thanks for the stream from South Africa. Keen for the last sprint. Nice. I think you have the honor of being our first ever viewer to chime in from South Africa, Dark Sin. Or at least someone who's called it out as such. So very cool. Welcome. Hope you have a good time. I want ice cream now. I could actually have ice cream. There's ice cream in the freezer, but I've really not been good to myself consumption-wise recently, so I really should not. Speedy recovery to your mom. Thank you, Tante, and welcome. Welcome. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed things go well, but, I mean, she's still kicking, and that's pretty much all I can ask at the moment, so. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully, with any luck. But yes, we have a lot to do tonight. I also have to thank a couple of very kind donos. Iswardo with the 10, taking that crown there, Star, sorry. Oh, you guys, okay. I happened to see earlier that people were fighting over the top spot in chat before the stream even started. So thank you to Eduardo for the 10 and to Star for the 1, even if it was potentially a self-serving end. I do understand why. I will say, as much as we were skeptical about this like top chatter thing at first, it does lead to some fun interactions between folks, and I do like that. That is nice to see. As a fishmonger, does sushi appeal to me, or is it too much like work? Sushi has never appealed to me, even prior to working in seafood. I'm very picky about my seafood. And the idea of raw fish, I know you can get cooked sushi as well, but just like, there's other types of food I'd rather eat. On deck for the alignments, elements, and alchemic processes of the Zodiac. Well, we're definitely going to get a little bit more of that. Maybe not as much as what you might have been expecting from Tactics Ogre, but there's still aspects of that, for sure. Alright, let us begin here, shall we? I've not really had the chance to grind much. Nothing more than what I did to get set up for the Steal This Squad video from yesterday. So we have a little bit of stuff going on, like Beamstalk is in Bard. I had Twilight in Arithmetician just to learn some stuff, but it's not where she's going to be staying. And it is very important that we note, we do have like other stuff that we're going to be doing post completing the main story here. There's a whole dungeon that we're going to have to go through, so characters may get leveled, characters may die, we may have very interesting things happen overall. We also do need to stop at Mount Bravenia and get ourselves a Materia Blade Plus. So we'll be doing that first thing, and then we'll be continuing on to Miland. We also have to read some rumors and do some errands. I just remembered that as well. Stream to watch while I paint my Tyrant. It's nice. Hey, there you go, Tate. I was just building my Night Lords prior to the stream while I was eating dinner. I now have a full squad of Nemesis Claw, a squad of 10 Cultist Mob, a Chaos Lord, a Sorcerer, 5 Chosen, and a Demon Prince built thus far. So, working swiftly towards 1,000 points so that I can begin New Year, New Army at my local game store with a bang, which should be fun. We want a boss fight. Dun, 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 dun. We want a boss fight. Good to see you, Shaman. I had a challenge idea called Roms of the Lich, in that if he goes down, he has to be revived by someone else. Whoever revives him has to leave as he drains their life, killing them. Oh, that's a fun idea. Hey, and Darksin with the 200 ZAR. Thank you, Darksin. Very much appreciated, Chief. It's kind of what we might wind up doing with the Soul Link challenge, Soul. No pun intended. What's happening? Nothing much. We're just doing the beginning of stream intro. But we do need to hit up Egros and potentially other towns. Let's see here. We've got Errands at Lazalia, Egros, Lionel, Riovane, Zeltania, Limbury. Holy shit. Alright, apparently we're doing errands to start the stream off. My god, we got errands all over the damn place. Okay, then. Just for posterity or whatever you will, the second battle of the church has a lot of battle dialogue. That's what I've heard, so we'll talk about that a little bit when we get there, but I do want to do justice by our community-submitted characters. So I'm thinking maybe we set a hard cap of 1 character per fight that has a bunch of dialogue. And the community can kind of like, just through the chat, say who they would like to see. Because I do want to have the majority of our party be our community characters. That's kind of like the whole point, you know? But if there's one particular character above all the others that people would like to see the dialogue of in these fights, I think we definitely should be able to do that. And the Cloud here, good evening, Twitch chat. Yes, good evening to you as well, sir. Errands will be a tremendous success. I do believe that. We shall witness the finale. The final scuttled ship shall rise. Yeah, probably more like the final 5. Cloud best line. Second battle of the churches. Cloud dialogue is also flagged for the final boss of dialogue with Cloud. Oh, really? Sid is always a good choice so you can threaten people with more violence. So, to get Cloud's final boss dialogue, you have to get his dialogue at the second church fight. That is interesting. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to bringing Cloud specifically if people wanted to see that, but I know there's a lot of good options, so. How many more salvage errands will there be? I'm assuming at least 5, but we shall see. Before we do that, though, I do want to go to Mount Brevenia and get the Materia Blade Plus. So, to that end... What? What? Kelvin, you're going to be a chemist once again, sir.
I could get used to this.
I could get used to this. You're going to have Treasure Hunter. You are going to have Magic Boost, Auto Potion, Black Magic. You are going to have Gear Minus Boots. And a Lambent Hat. Cool. So he'll be able to shoot, he'll be able to cast spells, he'll be able to throw items, and then he'll be able to get to the item. Continuation of the conversation they have. Okay. Well, we will discuss when we get to that battle who people would like to see us bring. Heard that every major character is dialogue with Fulmarv. I would believe that, yeah, for sure. Materia Blade Plus may be good enough for your ROMs to build to steal from Cloud. Most likely, yeah. Need more jump, it's like +7. Ah, but my friend, that is where monsters come in, because you can use them as platforms. And that's going to be our true secret. I was going to try to have a video out today. Oh, it's raining on the volcano. That's interesting. But then Jane and I were hanging out because it's the weekend, and I haven't really taken the chance to relax, and so we watched a bunch of anime while I built minis, and that was nice. We got caught up on My Dress Up Darling, which was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal series. Love that show. And then we continued our rewatch of Attack on Titan, which is going very well. We're in Season 3 now. We're really plowing through. And it's amazing just how peak that show is, man. Still 150% deserves our moniker of best anime of all time. Season 1 or 2? 2. We just finished Season 2. Seen Psycho-Pass? I have seen Season 1 of Psycho-Pass, and I adore it. I was told to avoid the other seasons like the plague, and as such, I have not watched them, but I adore Season 1 of Psycho-Pass. Oh, you read Dress Up Darling. Nice, Light. Nice. So then, okay, let me ask you this as someone who's read it. Season 2 ends with the end of the Coffin arc. How much more is there? Because I know it's a short manga, all things considered, and I'm trying to figure out if they're going to do a Season 3, or if they're going to do, like, not a compilation movie, but like a wrap-up movie, or what the plan is. Okay, so as far as the characters that we're bringing along here, we are definitely bringing, obviously, Kelvin.
Ready and willing.
We will bring Moonlight as a platform. Then, from here, so we can get up there. We might need 2 monsters, which is fine. We do have that. So we can have a monster there, letting us get on top of the monster that we have here, and then up. I think that'll work. Refresh my memory. The Coffin arc is where they cosplay as all the nuns, and they have the whole drama with Akira. They think doesn't like Marin, but then finds out like she's actually just a gigantic Giga fan of Marin. It's made her uncomfortable. We have not done the visual novels yet. That is going to be its own separate stream, I think. That'll probably be our post-game viewing. I exist to be stepped on. Indeed you do. Apparently the Liar game is getting animated soon. I read it, and it's very good, except the very, very end. Interesting. I think I've heard of that one. That sounds vaguely familiar. Alright, so as far as other monsters, we do have Yggdrasil, so we'll bring her. And then we need some real Giga Chads here, so... honestly, just to clear monsters, I'll probably bring Orlando. And then... honestly, maybe Cherish. So we can put, like, Repose or Hesitation on something. Oh yeah, she needs better gear again, I forgot. Bow no 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 bow down no 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 no.
We shall not lose.
That's true, Edward. That is true. But we can get there. It's fine. Also, Mark has subscribed. Welcome, Mark.
At the ready.
Oh, Freerun is so good. I do have the updated HD version of Final Fantasy X, courtesy of Blinded by Light here in the chat. Channel mod and my personal friend. And I have not played it yet, but I still fully intend to one of these days. See, it's funny, because, like, I hear what you're saying, Light, about it being, Dress Up Darling being otaku wish fulfillment. But Jane and I watching it, it really feels very true in a lot of ways to our life together. Like, obviously, it's dramatized and exaggerated because anime, but it reminds us of ourselves in a lot of ways. So we definitely resonate with it very strongly. And it's funny because we see aspects of ourselves in both characters. Like, I see myself in Marin and in Gojo, and she sees herself in Marin and in Gojo. So it's pretty fun that way. Still doing a Slanesh theme for my Night Lords? A little bit. I probably will over time. Like, I want to get a squad of Noise Marines, do some other fun stuff with that, but right now I'm actually going slightly more Zinchian because I've fallen in love with the Cabal of Chaos detachment. So the Demon Prince that I just built is marked Chaos. I have a Sorcerer. I have Nemesis Claw actually has a Psyker in it. And I'm planning on getting a second Demon Prince as well as some other Psyker-based stuff like a Master of Possessions to go really heavy on Psykers for that detachment. But my second Demon Prince is definitely going to be Slaneshi. I'm definitely going to get a full squad of Noise Marines. So I feel like it suits the Night Lords the best, but they definitely have some Zinchian influence as well, for sure. Went to my local store today and they were playing Imperial Fist versus Neon Green Necrons. Nice. That's awesome. Alright, out of my way, you bastards. I have a sword to acquire.
By heaven's will upon heart etched, let minds impure be cleansed. Divine ruination.
Ooh, the crit. Hell yeah. Very good. No Lord's really mixed well with all the Chaos Gods but Nurgle. Yeah, definitely. The one thing about Khorne... oh, can these... can Treants jump? I don't know if they can. This might actually be a problem. The one thing about Khorne is Khorne enjoys the kill, but he doesn't necessarily enjoy it being drug out. And we do know that the Night Lords love to torture their victims. So, I don't know, like, there's some Khornian aspects to them, but it definitely feels more Slaneshi than anything else.
Steel your nerves.
Khorne, the god of maze. Hell yeah. He also does not like sneak attacks. That is also very true. So there are some Night Lords out there that are very Khorne, no doubt. But the Legion as a whole doesn't feel like they fit it as well as some of the others. Only it feels like Agrace's version of Holy Sword skill callouts are better than Orlando's. No, I really like Agrace's. The fun thing about Agrace is well, she's younger. She has more chutzpah in what she says, whereas Cid sounds a lot of the time a little bit more frail. Okay, they can jump. Good. Oh, damn. All right. See? Look. Dude. Kelvin's got them jumps, baby. Let's see. Does he get it? Try one. Yeah, there it is. Easy clap, my friends. Easy clap. Orlando does sound rougher, which makes sense given his age.
Now then.
I cannot wait to have that magic attack plus for you.
Farewell.
Nice. Alright, that's the Materia Blade Plus. Easy peasy. Didn't even need the monsters, but I mean, they were there. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, so now...
Right.
Ramza, my boy. So, he's in Samurai currently, but we can very easily switch him off of that. Let's see how I want to get everyone set up here before we go into the fight, but... we do need to do our errands as well.
Very well.
Nah, fuck it, we can get Ramza switched quick.
Let's try it.
There it is. This Materia Blade has undergone augmentation to further enhance the prowess of soldier members. While equipped, raises magic attack power. +4. Absolutely insane. Members of the Squire Choir that didn't actually get out of Squire Choir get another go or not? Just curious. I think so. I would like to do it that way. And there's a very strong possibility we're going to go through a lot more characters in the Soul Link. So I might very well start from the Squire Choir and then go from there. I have to think about exactly how I want to do it, but I'm leaning towards that at the moment. One of a kind, it cannot be reacquired, not even by ninja throws. I believe that, yeah. Okay, so we'll put this on. Plus 16 attack as well is so nice. Now, I'm probably not going to double hand here, though. Instead, I think we're going to go Magic Boost. And then we can grab ourselves an Aegis Shield. Then we want a Lambent Hat. We have 17 magic attack. That's honestly probably fine. Then we go with the Genji armor and the bracers, so we have good physical attack. Move +1. Shira Hidori. Probably go with metal, honestly. Oh no, we have metal, right. Obviously Ida then. Okay. And now we're going to be in pretty good shape, I think. Hoping Short-Lived will get carried over to the Soul Link as well. I would like to, yeah. Monsters are going to be very interesting in the Soul Link, but if I can make it happen, I would like to. Okay. So that's going to be Ramza. The others will tidy up as we go. But... there's so many errands that we have to do. May as well just start here.
Welcome. It's just rumor, mind you. Anything else I can help? Want to earn some gil?
Historic Revolt. Lately, I've been seeing a large number of youngsters digging for something in the mountains outside of town. I wish I knew what they were up to. Could someone look into it? And before Ramza gets his sword broken by an errant Art of War weapon smash. Yeah, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that, for sure.
Who's going?
I do want to keep getting the Squire Acquire JP just in case. Like, just in case something truly horrific happens.
Me.
So let's see here. Alright, Zemoth needs move +1. As does Daisy. And Cyrus, okay. Walter is actually fine. He being chemist just to get the items or the skills that he needs.
What?
What? Let's see. Rockarug can go chemist to get the stuff he needs. And Kaito needs move +1. Okay, so that'll be our first batch.
Good day to you. What'll it be? You're interested then? Who you
The Squires yearn for the ship's raising. Alright, Zemoth, Daisy, Cyrus, go. And then short-term tutor. Wanted, private magic tutor for the 10 days until my son's examination. Pay based on son's score.
Who's going?
Well then. Walter, Rockarug, Kaito.
How many
go.
Need anything?
Next up, the walled city of Yardro.
Welcome. Rumors, eh? Need anything? I've caught anything else.
Down to
I want
Errands.
to earn some gil.
Enjoyable salvage work and mining expedition. Alright.
Will that be
So
okay?
we'll need another 6. You did learn move +1. Small steps, Zemoth. Small steps. Nailed Weegraf / Velius by running away from Weegraf using Tailwind until I got 3 turns in a row. Hell yeah. Yep. That is definitely a way to do it. Something tragic is often good content. Oh, no doubt about that. As we saw with a certain machinist in the desert. Dramatically changed up the team comp. Yeah, we definitely need stuff there. Here. Vantar is actually good in Squire, so he can go to
prove my
Chemist.
worth.
Renee is also good. She can go
not
Chemist.
You need me?
Sparrow can go
I
Chemist.
shan't disappoint you.
Yes?
Hex needs stuff. Jaybird is good here.
I rather like this.
May as well just get all these guys arranged now. Shinji! Chemist.
Very good indeed.
Eh?
Since we know there's just certain skills in both Chemist and Squire that
try.
every character basically wants, so
What is it?
may as well get that sorted while we can. Leon doesn't really need throw stone at this
If you
point.
say so. What?
And a Deno. Alright, lots of
This will
chemists. Okay. To Yardro.
A warm welcome. Want to earn some gil?
Enjoyable salvage work. Divers wanted. Dissatisfied with your current income? Want good pay for easy work? We've got just what you need. Have fun working in a cheerful environment. Beginners, welcome. Also, let me start a new recording since that was the Materia Blade Plus recording. The Squire Choir has now become the Chemist Congress. That's good. Very good, very good. Genius finds all your experience the game normally. Cheating hour, I feel like dumb and catch up on it before testing it. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. There's lots of different ways to define it, though. Just got on after watching another blind playthrough. Nice, Tiger Eye. Well, welcome back.
Who you sending?
We are sending Virilian, Namira, and
Oh, you got it. Very
Vantar.
well.
And then mining expedition. Have you considered becoming a coal miner? Earn coin for honest work. Mayhap discover hidden treasure. Join us, make your
Who's
dreams come
going?
true. Renee, Hespera,
How many
Hex,
got me?
go.
Very well. Will that be okay?
Have to do Noveska Temple soon. Ooh, yes.
Welcome. Make
Very
yourself,
fun
it's
time.
just anything else. That's the spirit.
The behemoth. A behemoth has been attacking my livestock. It seems to live up in the mountains near my farm. Please rid us of this dreadful beast.
Who'd you have in mind?
I had Jaybird, Shinji, and
Only got
Rosara.
any- Need anything to come back?
That's pretty much all we're going to have here. So, time for the passage of time.
A warm welcome to you.
Well, part chat now. We're finishing
We're
up the
interested
last
in-
batch of errands before we go to Miland.
You've some news from an... Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task was a resounding success. My hands yet trembled from the excitement.
For 5 days, 30 students of the Ivalice Military Institute had confined, I should say, themselves to an ancient, half-excavated mountain temple outside of town. It seemed this was in protest against harsh corporal punishment received at the hands of their instructors. Though we were able to diffuse the situation, a local knightly order then took the matter in hand, purging the old faculty and announcing a new administration. Several educators have since accused the knights of acting in haste. Very interesting.
Well, we achieved all that we set out to do and more besides.
I have more to share. We also came into possession of this handsome island.
Oh, Goliath bread. Though no longer made in the modern age, these hefty loaves of leavened bread were once eaten for the energy they impart. An acquired taste enjoyed mainly by adults, the scroll contains the last known copy of the recipe.
A fine treasure you found there. I commend you.
Time to tour the country while our boys work the salvage. Pretty much.
I'd consider that.
Pretty much. And short-term tutor.
An errand. Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task was a wild success. We've every right to take heart from our showing.
We attended Duchess Cupper's residence to tutor her son Michael, a boy of 1 in 10, in the way of magics. We were later delighted to learn that Michael not only passed the Garland Magic exam, he did so with a perfect score, becoming only the second child in history to do so. Given this fact, even the sizable payment we received seemed rather stingy, but Michael's smile when he heard the news was a reward worth more than any tens of thousands of gil. How cute.
All went to plan. We did good work. May out better than we've ever done before.
I'd consider that.
Chemist Walter. He's going to be making that blue crystal soon.
Need anything? Welcome. Make yourself at home. Want to earn some gil? An errand's been completed, with a full report on the outcome. Right then. Tell us how it went.
Forgive me if I come across as smug, but we completed the task expertly.
We answered the Yardro Salvage Guild's call for divers. Lured by the guild's claim of good coin for little effort, we quickly found it to be just the opposite. We were worked from early morning till late at night for a pittance. But at the very least, we learned that when something sounds too good to be true, it oft is.
Perhaps now you will see us in a different light, and will consider us when the next task presents itself.
Well, that's, very confident of you, Namira, considering the general note of negativity that came attached to this dispatch.
I'd consider that a job well done. An errand's out. Right then. Tell us how it went.
Sorry to keep you waiting, but we've good news. It was a complete success.
We took part in a mining expedition sponsored by Thompson Traders, a Yardro outfitter. People from all walks of life joined the crew seeking an authentic mining experience. We had the good fortune to strike a rich vein of adamantite, as well as other valuable minerals. That said, mining is no easy task, but every participant seemed to have a fulfilling, if exhausting, time.
I dare say you share our joy at such a wondrous achievement.
I'd consider that a job.
All right.
Will that be that?
Good stuff, good stuff. Actually reminds me of a job I wanted to make, a crystal mancer of sorts that had the ability to summon crystals among other nifty powers. That would certainly be interesting. So when you say crystals, do you mean like health and mana restoration crystals, or like laser focusing crystals, or what? Just out of curiosity, because that sounds fun.
What'll it be? That's the an errand's out. Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task was completed, but I'd hoped for better.
Uh-oh! This is our first not completed spectacularly notification. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. We hurried off to slay the behemoth before it could do any more damage. We succeeded in tracking the monster down and fought against it with all our might. Though we could not defeat the creature, we succeeded in driving it away from the nearby villages. Our efforts were applauded, and we vowed to return forthwith to fell the behemoth once and for all. This errand can be attempted again later. 3 level 1 chemist isn't enough for a behemoth? Apparently not.
It was not the conclusion we know we can achieve. And we're keen to prove that.
There you have it.
Oh my.
Anything else I can help you with?
Huh.
Thanks.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Well then, we will have to attempt that again soon.
Welcome. You're interested then?
Uh-oh, dredge work! Now hiring divers! Make your fortune fast while doing enjoyable work!
Who'd you have in mind? How long will you... Anyone... Very well. Let's hope you turn a profit.
Drakes is now following on Twitch. Thank you, Drakes. Crucial appraisal. It has recently come to my attention that one of my house's heirlooms may in fact be a forgery. It has been passed down through my family for generations, so this naturally comes as quite a shock. Please determine whether it is genuine.
Who are you sending? How many days? Anyone? I'll see.
And missing boy. Someone please look for my darling son. He disappeared several days ago. He was wearing a yellow hat, blue breeches, and a red doublet.
Who's going? How many days? Any? Very well. Need anything else? Thank.
And the trade city of Salgidos. Primarily HP/MP crystals, but also things like damage/trap crystals. That would be really cool.
Good day to you. What'll it be? You're interested then?
Oh my, okay. Food for thought. Please deliver my son's favorite food to him on the outskirts of Dorter. He always has chocobo paprikash on his birthday. These old bones of mine are too weak to take on him personally.
How long will you... Any... Also...
Chocobo paprikash. That sounds like it might actually be pretty good. You always pick the most days, yeah. Yep. Legend has it that in Death's Gorge, there lies the hulking corpse of a demon slain in a battle with a god. Over the eons, it turned to stone and might contain untapped mineral riches. Investigate it if you dare.
Who'd you have in mind? How long will you permit for this? Anyone you send on an errand won't be available to... Very well. Let's hope you turn a profit.
Hey, Dykes subscribed with Prime as well. Thank you, Dykes. Unknown vegetation. I received a report that someone has discovered a strange new type of plant in the Germinus woods. I would dearly love to obtain a sample, but alas, the woods are home to all manner of monsters. Please go and find a sample of this plant in my stead.
Who's going?
Roger that. Daisy, Zemoth, and let's send Beam out.
How many days? Anything else, Hank? A warm welcome to...
We have not yet unlocked all trophies, no. We are working on it, though.
That's the spirit. An errand...
Dredge work.
Right then. Tell us how it went.
We finished the task so well that the bards will no doubt be singing our praises for many a year to come.
We responded to the call for divers from Zeltenia Salvagers Guild. The guild's operations had been on hiatus since a corruption scandal several years ago, and had only resumed as of late. Still, one would never know it from the sizable wage we received, even for our short employment. As we worked, we couldn't help but wonder what would become of this guild, surrounded as it was by dark rumors.
The experience taught us much. We have the trust you placed in us to thank for that.
I'd consider that a job.
Nice. Hope your family's doing well. Hanging in there, Jeff. Hanging in there. Thank you.
You've some news from an errand. Right then. Tell us how it went.
It was a monumental success.
All right, Shinji, calm down.
Could have predicted a better outcome.
Hey, thank you, Drake. Been watching the game. Loved this when I played it on the PlayStation. Also been watching your videos of Tactics Ogre. Great content. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying. I'm glad that it's just like there for people to enjoy and they're at their own pace. It's very, very nice. Part of the fun of YouTube. Viscount Lacaille? Lacaille, perhaps, entrusted us with a centuries-old family heirloom so I might determine if it was genuine. Consulting various experts, we obtained proof of its authenticity. However, the Viscount's remark that the treasure was more important to him than life itself led to the dissolution of his marriage while we were away. Oh boy. Upon our return, he greeted us with a most gloomy look, muttering that he now understood what was truly important in life and gave the treasure to us. Oh dear.
'Tis exactly what I'd hoped for. Though I'd scarcely imagined we'd make such a formidable team.
I desperately wanted to see that Viscount get divorced from his wife. Now I can marry her.
It may surprise you to learn that a delightful artifact also fell into our hands. 'Tis captivating, though.
Chocobo Cannon. This weapon shoots fattened chocobos, which are gorged on gunpowder before being stuffed into its barrel. Highly imprecise, it never proceeded beyond the experimental stage. It's like the cow catapults of the Dark Ages, except they also explode. Oh, I love the Chocobo Cannon. It's so ridiculous. My goodness. Where in the queue is your character for submission? I don't have an exact number star, but from my tally, all of the patron characters are done, so we're solidly into the YouTube members at this point. So not far from the front, but not like immediate either. That is an animal rights violation waiting to happen. Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Fine treasure you found there. I commend you. I'd consider that.
Fucking love the Chocobo Cannon, man. I decided, Tom, for the soloing run, I'll change my character to Mustadio, firing this Chocobo Cannon. God, I wish, dude. If we could wield the Chocobo Cannon, I would be so happy.
Who's going?
Also, we can deploy for the Typhoon.
How many days will you... Anyone understand?
Which is... I have considerable information on a wanted criminal named Bevister... Wait, Bevister? I thought it said Beaver Star. Bevister Typhoon Karst. The brigand has been spotted in town and has a sizable bounty on his head. Keep an eye out for him.
Anything else? We're you some... Right then. Tell us how it went.
'Twas a huge success. Though rarely was it plain sailing. We'll look back on it fondly.
To combat the rise in banditry and murder during the 50 Years' War, an elite guard was established, formed of soldiers who had proven their worth on the battlefield. Unchronicled in history's pages, this elusive group of black-clad warriors was known as the Sable Swords. It is said they perished after falling prey to a bandit's trap in Death's Gorge, and sightings of ghostly figures in black armor continue to this day. The spirits of the Sable Swords, perhaps? Or demonic beings of ancient origin? As we set about to uncover the truth, we noticed an unusual variety of black stone all around the area. It had a mystical air to it, and we brought back as much of this rare mineral as we could excavate. Ooh.
All went to plan. We did good work. Mayhap better than we've ever done before.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Hey, Luigi, how you doing?
An errand's over and... Right then. Tell us how it went.
'Twas a success greater than we could have imagined.
We struck out for the northern reaches of the Garminus Woods and found what we had hoped. Raffla Shiva, the legendary carnivorous plant, whose blossoms can reach up to 5 domes in diameter. As we collected a sample, the Raffla Shiva detected our presence in its territory and began to reach for us with its giant tendrils, which we were barely able to avoid. Upon returning to Mr. Wendell, he proclaimed the importance of this historic discovery, one he believed would enrapture the scientific community.
Our efforts were handsomely rewarded, and we made our return with heads held high.
I'd consider that a job.
Hey, very nice. And food for thought.
You've some news from an errand. No doubt you'll want to hear the report. Right then. Tell us how it went.
Not only did we succeed, but we did so with considerable aplomb.
It's been a little weird, troubles with anxiety attacks, but I'm at least managing okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Luigi. And you have my empathy and sympathy, because Lord knows I am very familiar with exactly the same. We had been asked by old Blanche to deliver her son Dinar his favorite dish. Upon learning he had been slain by monsters quite recently, oh my god, we agonized over how to break the news. Holy shit, man! I don't remember that! Oh my god! Can you bring my son lunch? Ma'am, I regret to inform you that your son was torn to pieces by monsters a fortnight ago. Oh. Oh dear. On the advice of Dinar's wife, we told his mother that we had delivered the meal, and Dinar was well. Oh my god. And she gave us a reward for our trouble. Old Blanche was delighted with the knowledge that the meal had reached her son on his special day. Though we could not give it to him in person, we instead visited his grave, where we presented the dishes and offering and gave a prayer with his wife besides us. Holy shit, man. That is, really rough, actually. Wow.
The experience taught us much. We have the trust you placed in us to thank for that.
Yeah, I'm sure it taught you quite a bit, Cyrus. Like how to lie to old women about the continued life of their children.
I'd consider that.
Holy. I have lorazepam for those situations. I empathize with you, friend. Hey, I'm glad that you've got something for it, man. You definitely need some help sometimes when you're dealing with that type of thing.
Welcome. You're interested on errands. Right then. Tell us how it went.
Should have cooked Weegraf a succulent meal after killing his sister. Oh, no. Yes, Miland is alive and well, Weegraf. Don't question this 5-course meal that we somehow carted here. You just deserve it, buddy.
The task was a resounding success. So much so that I can barely contain my excitement.
Lady Vitz, the proprietress of an inn near Zeltenia Castle, lost her son Galua, who was 6 at the time, to an accident. However, when he spoke to her husband about the matter, he revealed that his wife was convinced the boy still lived. Lady Vitz, believing her son to be missing, was distraught, but began to regain her composure as she recounted fond memories of little Galua. We jotted down a detailed description of the boy for what it was worth, and departed with a swift farewell. My God! Just tormented people full of delusion or just straight up being lied to. This is insane.
No matter the challenge we faced, we overcame it with ease. I dare say we'll have similar luck next time too.
I'd consider that.
Holy, man. These poor people.
Good day to you. What'll it be?
Helped her by giving her meds. I mean...
That's the spirit.
The typhoon.
On errands. Right then. Tell us how it went.
Though a better outcome would have
Oh, no.
more pleased, the task was done. The reward fitting.
We began our search for Bevister Typhoon Karst, confident that we would collect the bounty on his head. We tracked his movements for a time, but he ever remained one step ahead of us. We did, however, recover some stolen articles, which we promptly returned to their rightful owners. We still have faith that Karst can be caught, and fully intend to apprehend him and claim the sizable bounty.
We'd like to try again, if possible.
There you have it.
Alright, understood. Understood.
Need anything else? Thanks.
The chemist conglomerate, not always doing the work that we need them to.
Huh?
Fair enough.
Yes? Very good indeed.
You need me?
I like it.
Yes?
I will rise to the challenge.
Aye.
I can do this.
Oh? 'Twould be an honor.
Yes? I will rise to the challenge.
That is my second non-excellent result. The other one was also tonight, which is interesting. There's only one ending. Okay. Well, we're going to have to continue our errands. However, I just looked at the time, and I realized that I need to go and very quickly feed Trixie. So give me one moment, everybody. I'll be right back after I feed the cat. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Trixie has been fed, and as such, I will not be receiving any cat scratches on my legs. She will be pacified, and we can continue playing the video game. Okay. No, not a dirt snake break. A feeding the pet break.
What is it?
I think we're pretty much good to just continue on here. Yeah, everyone's got stuff to learn still. So let's see. What do we have for stuff that we need to do yet? Ravenia, Yardro, Golland, Zaland. So many at Limbury. Holy. And then piecemeal ones. All right. So Limbury first. No luscious blowholes.
Welcome. It's just anything else. I want to earn some gil.
Lake Poescas depths. While fishing on Lake Poescas, I noticed something on the lake bed that appeared to be the remains of a structure. I suspect it might be a lost ruin, but anyone with a passing interest should look into the matter.
Who'd you have in mind?
Well, I suppose we should send one of our main party members with these youngins, seeing as how at this point we've failed a couple of runs. We will send Twilight with Rockarong and Valerian.
Anyone understand?
Wandering Gambler returns! The Blackjack, a famous casino ship beloved of many a noble, has docked at port. According to my sources, one of the games on the far port side has been quite generous as of late. It might be worth a try.
Who'd you have in mind?
Oh boy, oh boy. Last time we did this, it did work out for us, so maybe we'll get lucky again.
How many days?
Need a break? Have a dirt snake. As a treat. Not as a treat. Definitely not as a treat. Help wanted. Our entire establishment has been reserved for a party. We require extra hands to perform odd jobs, prepare for the celebrations, and assist on the day. The work is none too strenuous.
Who's going?
Well, I suppose we can send Griever, Walter, and Namira. Monster Mansion. An old house, long thought abandoned, now shows signs of human, or inhuman, presence. Please investigate, as it is causing a stir amongst the townspeople.
Who are you sending?
Are you winning, son? I think we are winning, Adrian. Thank you for being here. I would say we are. Zeke, if you would like to accompany Vantar and Renee. Zero's final bow. I recently received the following note from that dastardly crook, Zero. My darling Lady Fokara, I am coming to steal your heart. Love, Zero, Master Thief. I implore you, save my daughter from this foul blackguard.
Who'd you have in mind?
Well, Sasha should be able to convince him, and Zemoth and Cyrus can accompany him.
Very well.
Finally, Cellar Dungeon. While excavating a new cellar for my manor, I happened upon a most foreboding maze of tunnels. No doubt a relic from an ancient time. I am looking for brave souls with knowledge of such labyrinths to join me in investigating it. Marquis Collins.
Who'd you have in mind?
Let's send Rhea with Hespera and
How many days? No, you didn't.
Alright, now we can continue on down the line.
Welcome. Mike, want to earn some gil?
Catadonna! I am terribly shy, so much so that I have never even had a real conversation with anyone. Please help me learn how to speak with other people.
Who's going?
We'll send Izzy with Jay and
How many?
Shinji.
Will that be come back?
Send a Minotaur? Oh, I wish. How funny would that be, right?
Good day to you.
Under my cellar, I found the floating continent. How strange.
That's the spirit.
Lionel Emissary. A ship secretly escorting an emissary from Lionel Castle has been set upon by pirates and sunk. It seems the vessel's cargo was very important indeed, as the castle staff are panicked beyond words. I myself smell a money-making opportunity. Well then.
Who'd you have in mind?
I suppose we should bring Beamstalk for morale, and then Rosara and Leon to do the heavy lifting.
Need anything else? Thank you.
QCJ. Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Welcome. You're interested then? Will that be?
Everything's good here. I believe everything was good at Gaug as well. Yes. Okay, cool. So we just wander back to Limbury, ignoring every fight along the way. Ignoring every fight along the way. There we go.
Good day to you. That's the spirit.
Oh my. All right, prepare to read, chat.
On errands. Right then. Tell us how it went.
Our deeds will be spoken of for many moons.
Hey, very nice. She sounded very sad about that. As we combed Lake Poescas, we discovered the submerged ruins we set out to find. As we turned back to shore, a black shape appeared in the waters before us. Consulting with a scholar knowledgeable in such matters, we learned that the lake had been part of the sea in ancient times. He believed he had witnessed a rare appearance of Poesy, an ancient sea dragon that had become cut off from the ocean when geological shifts created the Lake Poescas we know today. A strange experience, to be sure. They hired me to lead, not to read.
Does any man doubt us now? I'd have all know what we've achieved.
We also happened upon a curious sight.
Ooh, a curious sight.
Boggles as to what purpose it might have served.
Trying to come up with a Ramza build for my next playthrough that's not some combination of Squire with the Ido, or Squire with dual Knight Swords, or Squire with dual Fists and Brawler. So I would go a support Ramza build then, and I would go Mediator with a magic gun, and then Metal. So you have all the different options for buffing ally stats and debuffing enemies, and then being able to shoot stuff in the face if anything is too dangerous. That is a very fun way to play Ramza. I do enjoy that playstyle a lot. That, or like Black Mage Ramza leaning into Ultima once you get it, is another fun way to go too. Falgabard. This village is said to have been inhabited by an order of dark knights. While the fell blades of these knights lent them great power, they also cut short their lives. The order's numbers dwindled until at last none remained. And that, chat, is why Dark Knight is not in Final Fantasy Tactics. It's a shame that it's canon.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. Congratulations. Your standing as an adventurer has improved.
Very nice. Adventure level 7.
I'd consider that a job.
Cellar Dungeon.
Right then.
'Twas a huge success. No doubt will be the talk of the camp.
Judging by its design and style, Master Joshua, who has studied ancient architecture for half a century, was of the opinion that the dungeon found beneath the Collins estate was a relic of an ancient civilization. From the complex structure and plentiful booby traps, we surmise that this particular labyrinth has been constructed to protect valuable artifacts. With the expert guidance of Master Joshua, we were able to navigate the tunnels and discovered an ancient wonder hidden in their depths.
It goes to prove that earnest endeavor is rewarded in the end.
Is that where Kafgarian's from? You know, that would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it?
It may surprise you to learn that we also stumbled across a site of untold wonder.
I mean, it wouldn't really surprise me, seeing as how you had it in your report, but go off Hex, by all means. Matoya's Cave. Court thaumaturge Matoya once enjoyed the adoration of the ancient Ronkin peoples, but that ended with her creation of monsters known as the Enthralled, a work of witchcraft to the lay eye. It was then she took up residence here. So funny that, like, this is the origin of Matoya, and then you see Matoya in things like Final Fantasy XIV, and she's like, you know, a revered mage. And it's just like, man, they could not have predicted where this series was going to go when this first came out. It's so cool. My name is Inigo Matoya. You raided my cave. Prepare to die. Well done, Deverin. Well done.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work.
I know, yeah, Matoya's from Final Fantasy 1 way back. Way, way back. But that's what I'm saying, is Matoya then is brought back in Final Fantasy 14. It's referenced, is what I'm saying. Yes, I know Matoya's been around since Final Fantasy 1.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Zero's final blow. Or bow, I should say.
You've some
yep,
news
you had to give her the
from
crystal
an
ball.
errand.
Yep.
No doubt you'll want to hear the report. Right then. Tell us how it went.
You'll be pleased to know it was a success. And a convincing one at that.
So far, Zero had seemingly targeted the valuable assets of several nobles, with the thief himself making the reason clear. Or so we thought. Zero's true intention was to swipe each noble's Mashmal Drachma, a rare coin minted by Lady Falkara's grandfather and part of her inheritance. For many years, the nobles had kept these priceless drachmas hidden in their collections of fine arts and curios, and Lady Falkara had petitioned Zero to return these mementos of her late grandfather to their rightful place. As he slipped away, "Zero," said to Lady Folcara and her father, "As long as there is injustice, as long as there is hope, Zero will always return."
We could not have hoped for better.
I'd consider that.
Very nice.
An
Monster
errands,
Mansion.
Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task ended with great success, but 'twas naught we did not expect.
Our investigation of an abandoned dwelling in the town at the foot of Limbury Castle revealed artificers' tools of varying design and a golem some 4 domes from head to toe. The golem attacked, and we destroyed it only with great difficulty. Not long afterward, the golem's creator, a scholar, self-proclaimed, of 250 by the name of Master Gell, returned, and we swiftly apprehended him. He claimed to be experimenting in alchemical reanimation. Interesting.
Work required our full commitment, but the sense of achievement will long remain.
I'd consider that.
Very nice, very nice. Gishel Greens!
Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task was a roaring success. We'll celebrate this, and rightly so.
A large banquet was held at Gishel Greens, an eatery renowned for its fine chocobo cuisine. What precisely the party was for, we could not say, for we were much too busy working to converse with the guests. We arrived early in the morning on the day of the event and began preparing the food. Once the dinner was in full swing, we washed a mountain of dirty dishes after each course. When the merriment finished in the early hours, it was time to clean up the premises, which took until noon that day. The work was tough going, but we left with a sense of accomplishment.
We did ourselves.
I'm glad that you guys had that. Oh, shit! Okay, a sense of accomplishment and also, the blue materia. Yeah, a minor detail. These stones, developed by the ancient Saronians, are the result of experiments in storing knowledge within gems for later generations. They are said to enhance the abilities of the possessor. Blue materia is believed to augment supportive traits. Hey, Alden with the 5s. Thank you for the $5, sir. Are you winning, legs? What are we working on today? We are working on finishing up the last of the errands.
I'd consider that.
Once the errands are done, we are going to be going to Miland, because we already grabbed the materia blade, so we just have to get our teams set up for the going, and we're going to push forward.
An errand's over and done with. There's a report for you, too. Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task was a wild success. We've every right to take heart from our showing.
The Blackjack, a famous casino ship, beloved of many a noble, had docked in a port on the Limbury coast, and we snuck aboard, hoping to try our luck with a few bets. Just as we were told by the tavern master, one of the games on the port side paid out several jackpots, and we collected a tidy profit. When asked, the ship's owner, a man by the name of Setzer, told us he had adjusted the odds to allow for more jackpots, but had reduced the payout to compensate. A small price, in his eyes, to ensure customer satisfaction. He commented, "You can't call it entertainment if it's not fun."
Indeed. It fills
Fair.
me with pride to have been part of such an endeavor.
I'd consider that a job well done. Anything else I can help you with?
Sure, Setzer.
Thank you.
Sure.
Welcome.
Better than
Make yourself
Vegas,
at
probably.
rest, Spirit. An errand's up. Right then. Tell us how it went.
We achieved what we set out to do and more. You'll hear no complaints about us.
Over the approximately 10 days we spent with Catadonna, a young woman of 9 and 10, we saw improvements in her speaking ability that can only be described as remarkable. Only a few days passed, she entered her debut oratory contest and won! With the eyes of the audience upon her, she had this to say. Until very recently, I was so shy I couldn't even talk to other people, but after being taught the basics of conversation, I'm not afraid anymore. We need but face our fears in life. Watching from the wings, we were overcome with pride. Very cute.
Quite unbelievable, would you not agree? I'll wager you're rather pleased with us right now.
I'd consider that a job.
Nice. And then we need Lionel Emissary, and we should be good with this portion of the map, I think.
Good day to you. Want to earn
Also, I
you
said
some
emissary.
news from an errand?
Emissary.
No doubt. Right then. Tell us how it went.
'Tis with pride that I say the task ended in success, the like of which may not soon be repeated.
A ship secretly carrying a Lionel Emissary was attacked by pirates and sunk in waters not far off the coast. Her cargo was clearly of extraordinary importance, as many other salvagers were already working to raise the ship when we arrived. Luckily, we were the ones to bring her up and quickly performed a search. In one of the passenger cabins, we found a treasure that we claimed for ourselves.
I never thought we'd achieve anything like this.
One day I'll tell my grandchildren all about it.
Lastly, we acquired this. A truly exciting item, you'll surely agree.
The red materia. Man, we're raking in the materia left, right, and center right now. These stones, developed by the ancient Saronians, are the result of experiments in storing knowledge within gems for later generations. They are said to enhance the abilities of the possessor. Red materia is believed to contain the power to summon espers. Fancy.
Fine treasure you found there. I commend you. I'd consider that. Anything
Very nice, very nice. All right. So now we have Egros, Lazalia. Notchester is now following. Welcome, Notchester. Very good to have you here. Hope you continue to enjoy your time around the channel, my friend. Brevenia, Yardro, Golland. Okay. So we're good down here. I'm assuming this is the redo.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, the
Who are you sending?
Well, we're gonna send the gang squad this time.
Need any combat? Good day to you. What'll it be?
Gotta be insane if you ever consider traveling by ship in Ivalice. Honestly, yeah. Absolutely. Cries in the dark. Night after night, disquieting moans can be heard coming from an old dwelling on the outskirts of town. Please investigate the cause of this unsettling phenomenon.
Who's going?
Irillion, Namira, and Sasha have at. Ducal disaster. Calling all brave adventurers! The son of a certain duke, a relation to the king of Ivalice no less, has been abducted by a person or persons unknown and must be rescued. Interested parties should put their names forward forthwith. You will be compensated.
Who are you sending?
Well, I'll send Griever, Cyrus, and Walter. Have that.
Anything else, that?
Golland.
Good day to you. That's the spirit.
Twilight Gutsko. Brigands swarm on Mount Casco, and their leader is rumored to be none other than Twilight Gutsko, a thief with a bounty on his head and wanted for a spate of robberies. These outlaws must be apprehended if travelers are to pass through the mountains safely. Beam, Zemeth, and Daisy, have at it. You guys got this one. Terrible Cave Mimic. A cave mimic has taken up residence in the entrance to the Ular mine, trapping a number of miners inside. Please
Who'd you have in mind?
Tristan, Rockvarung, Kaito, go!
Anything
all right. We're getting the whole party shipped out right now.
Welcome. Mike, if you're interested then. Need anything?
Nothing for Dorter.
Good day to you. Want to earn some anything? Hey?
I believe, yeah, Yardro had one.
A warm welcome to you.
Time to beat the Mook by doing absolutely nothing. Yep. Second mining expedition. Have you considered becoming a miner? Earn coin for honest work and mayhap discover hidden treasure. Dig as much or as little as you like. Rhea, Hespera, and Hex, have at ye. Alright, what do we have left? Salgidos apparently now has one. Awesome. Egros has one. And that is actually it. Alright, well, we'll go to Egros first because we're right here.
Welcome. Make yourself at home.
Guts Go from Final Fantasy 3, I think? Oh, really?
Earn some gil.
It's been so long since I played FF3, I don't remember any of the characters, unfortunately. Strange Moans, is it Moogle Mage? Well, unfortunately, no, because Moogle Mage is dead. Much as I wish he wasn't. Ancient Wonder. I am an adventurer, traveling Ivalice in search of the lost wonders said to be concealed in her remotest reaches. I recently uncovered ruins on the Linalian Plateau thought to exist only in legend. I am in need of assistance to help me as I intend to journey back to the site. Those of strong constitution preferred. Ranald, an explorer.
Who's going?
Probably Izzy, Vantar, and Renee, I would say. Izzy needs lots of summoner XP still, so.
How long?
You're not that late, Rachel. We're just cleaning
Anyone
up
you send on an errand
dispatch missions and stuff, so you're good.
Will that be fake?
And then we run all the way over to Salgidos. There we go.
Good day to you. That's the spirit.
Ah,
Who you
yes, the
sending?
Typhoon, of course. Well,
How many?
let's get
Will that be
one of
all?
the A
You're
teams here.
interested then? Anything like that?
Now then, we have a couple 2-tree characters to pick up, so let's head to Brevenia. More
That's the
reading.
spirit. You've
Behemoth
some
once
news.
again.
Right then.
The task ended with great
There
success,
we go.
but 'twas not we did not expect.
Ghost of Moogle, yeah, I'd say that's probably appropriate. The behemoth had taken up residence in the mountains near Brevenia and had begun to hunt increasingly close to human settlements. Not only had the monster attacked livestock, it also killed Cassandra, the owner of a nearby farm, and some 30 others. Holy shit. We were successful in our efforts to slay the beast and bring an end to its rampage. After the battle, we prayed with Iamon for the souls of the victims before returning home. God damn.
My sentiments exactly. Now that we are safely returned, I propose a toast.
I'd consider that a job well done. Anything else?
Okay.
Good day to you. What'll it be?
Did the barrack fight the other day, super easy. The tool had no skills, and I brought Ice Absorb. Yes, if you have Ice Absorb, for sure. Just make sure that you don't have a 100% chance to evade all of his attacks, and you'll be good to
That's
go.
the spirit. An errand's been complete. Right then. Tell us how it went.
It seemed the stars were against us, but we delivered well nonetheless. Very well, I'd say.
The son of an unnamed duke had been kidnapped, and we worked under the direction of the Lizalian City Guard as we assisted with the search. The City Guard had conducted a thorough investigation already and had located the hideout of the suspected culprits. We stormed their den and rescued the duke's son, Papal. The kidnappers, 3 in number, expressed strong anti-aristocratic sentiments and said they wished to see the nation's class system abolished.
The experience taught us much. We have the trust you placed in us to thank for that.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Very nice. Cries in the dark.
You've some new... Right then. Tell us how it went.
'Twas a huge success. Though rarely was it plain sailing. We'll look back on it fondly.
We headed to an old house on the outskirts of Lazalia to investigate the cause of some unsettling cries. We began to hear the sounds late that night, which seemed to be emanating from a room on the 2nd floor. Upon entering the room, we found a single doll crying in the pitch blackness. The locals told us that the house's former residents had died in a blaze some 10 years past. We all gathered at the house and said prayers for those departed souls. Thereafter, the house was quiet again. Did you recruit one of the assassins? No. We just have a character as a dancer currently, which uses a
I never
similar
thought
spray.
us capable of such feats. How glad I am to be proven wrong.
There is no way to recruit either of the assassins, no.
I'd consider that.
Cool as that would be.
Anything else that?
Progress.
Welcome.
That's a
Make
nope,
yourself
close the door and turn around moment. In any other world, sure. But here, where we've slain multiple equivalents to demon princes at this point, a haunted doll is just a Tuesday.
You've some... Right then. Tell us how it went.
'Tis with great joy that I report a phenomenal success. And 'tis fully deserved, I say.
We set out to capture Twilight Gutsko, who, in addition to a string of robberies, was suspected of playing a part in the abduction of a member of the royal family, prompting the Crown to place a sizable bounty on his head. We bested him after a lengthy struggle and discovered that he'd become leader of the outlaw band known as the Wyverns. Not only had we apprehended a wanted criminal, we had removed the head of a bandit gang in the process. This prompted celebrant Palsino to make a rare public appearance to commend us for our bravery. Hey, very nice.
Our efforts were handsomely rewarded, and we made our return with heads held high.
I'd consider that a job.
Haunted Doll is a Tuesday for you and your main crew, not so much for your newbies. That's fair. That is fair. Not caught up on the VODs, but have any recruited guests died yet? What do you mean by recruited guests, specifically? Jane? Jane? Hold on. I heard noise in the apartment. It might have just been Trixie. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm not dead. I didn't get got by any monsters or anything. Trixie just had the zoomies and was sprinting back and forth across the apartment. This was a horror movie. Tom just walked into the monster's arms. Yeah, you know. Alright, we're good though. We're good. We're moving on. Terrible cave mimic.
An errand. Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task was a wild success. We've every right to take heart from our showing.
The cave mimic is an unusual predator whose enormous mouth resembles that of a cave. These rare creatures are usually found in natural caverns, but this one had taken up residence at the entrance to the Ular mine, famous for its great tracts of mithril. Word among the miners was that the cave mimic was the ghost of an adamantoise whose remains had recently been discovered in the mine. We defeated the monster regardless and freed the trapped miners, who now had a most horrifying tale to tell.
I never did doubt we were capable. I hope the others are watching.
Roll for perception. Yeah, I just got a nat 1 on my perception check, and the murderous ghost demon is sneaking up behind me as we speak.
I'd consider that a job well done. Need anything?
Okay. New errand available. Oh boy, oh boy. Is it here? It
Welcome.
is.
You're interested then?
Miner's Dream. Now that the cave mimic has been exterminated and digging has resumed in the Ular mine, our company is in need of more miners. Applicants must be able to commit to working 12 to 14 consecutive days. This is your chance to strike it rich.
Who'd you have in mind?
Zeke, Zemeth,
How
Daisy,
many dozen?
go!
Need anything?
Pats to the Trixie. Yes, she did get pats. She did. She seemed
Welcome.
satisfied with them as
Might
well.
want to earn some gil.
She's been kind of obsessed with how that particular fight works and would love to see a form of it. Wait, which fight? Reminds me of one of my favorite fights from Final Fantasy IV aesthetically. Creepy organ theme, like try to pick off the individual dolls. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Light. It actually kind of reminds me, I know this is a deep cut, but it kind of reminds me of the one boss fight in Faith Chapter 3, where you have the fight in the maternity clinic, for those of you who watched the Faith playthrough. It kind of has a similar vibe to that. All but beat the game on Night. On the final fights, moved on to Tactician mode. Does the AI seem smarter, or does the fact that they take longer to die make them do more owies to me? There's been a lot of discussion that the AI does seem smarter on Tactician, yeah. For sure. That is a deep cut, yeah. Oh, yeah.
An errand's been... Right then. Tell us how it went.
I'm so glad to share the news. It was an incredible success.
We took part in another mining expedition sponsored by Thompson Traders, a Yardrow outfitter. The first trip proved popular, prompting the company to hold a second in only a short period of time. Even more participants attended than the first, and the location was moved to a more challenging mine. One of the younger participants, Gotti, a boy of 9, happened upon a vein of ore that resulted in rich pickings for all, and as soon as he found it, he said, "Gotti!" And then everyone clapped.
It goes to prove that earnest endeavor is rewarded in the...
We also acquired this rather fetching curio, and a most unexpected prize it was.
St. Elmo's Fire. Nice. These azure flames are said to cause spontaneous combustion in humans. As the phenomenon affects only those suffering from malady, St. Elmo's Fire is feared as the source of both.
A fine treasure you found there. I commend you. I've never met anyone with a better nose for treasure.
Hey!
You've earned the title of Master Treasure Hunter.
Hell yeah. Boo-doo-doo. Very nice. Very, very nice.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Cool.
Will that be all? Thanks.
All right. We are nearly done with errands, I think. Got one at Lazalia we need to pick up. And that looks like it, actually.
Good day to you. What'll it be?
And you're handling that with your bare hands. Treasure hunter levels do anything, it's just an achievement. It's just a mark of progress, how many of the missions that you've done, basically.
That's the spirit.
Young Lord Papal. Calling all brave adventurers, the son of a certain duke, a relation of the King of Ivalice, desires a dragon's tooth. Anyone procuring such a tooth will receive a reward from young Lord Papal himself.
Who's going?
All right. Beam, Cyrus, Walter.
How long? Anyone? How many?
Go!
Will that be all?
We are reaching the end of the journey. The journey. Daniel, there we go. We're nearly there.
A warm of coat. Anything else I can... Rumors, eh? Need anything else? You're interested? An errand? Right then. Tell us how it went.
The task ended with great success, but it was naught we did not expect.
We responded to a call from miners from the company excavating the Uller mine. Only a short amount of time had passed since the incident that had suspended operations, but the mining company was eager to make up for lost time. While we were digging, we encountered a gigantic boulder, but with the help of all the miners, we were able to move it. To our delight, the boulder had concealed a vein of valuable ore, which we were able to gather. Perseverance is indeed a virtue.
We were each as surprised as the other. We make for a quite excellent team.
I'd consider that a job well done.
All right.
Anything else? Hey?
We're nearly there. Egros, we have to run to.
Good day to you.
Volmar was just kind of chilling for like months while Ramza farms errands and CD bars. Hell
You're
yeah.
interested then? An errand's over and done with.
I mean,
there's a report for you too.
We're kind of important to what he's going to have going on, so he really can't do much until we show up. I had an idea for like you're exploring somewhere, going into a suspicious building, and next thing you know, your character's in a rhythm game. That's very Undertale or Deltarune, and I like that idea.
Right then. Tell us how it went.
We completed the task admirably on all fronts. Your belief was a boon to our success.
The Linalian Plateau is believed to be home to all manner of demon and evil spirit. A line from local legend reads, "And lo, a demon did descend on yon high plateau of Linalia, and into darkness was plunged the world." However, upon our arrival, we saw only a peaceful rank of rolling hills, with no suggestion of the legends being true. Fears assuaged, Ranald and we located the ruins, and all thoughts of dark tales cleared from our minds. Yet as we began the homeward trek, a foreboding chill seemed to bid us farewell.
You were right to choose us. We are glad to have repaid that faith.
Tom, my union convinced me to apply for my veteran GI Bill while I'm in training to become a mechanic. Just got the approval letter. This will get me about an extra 1,000 per week. God damn, man. Hell yeah. Let's go, brother. That's awesome. Good for you. That's huge. That's really, really cool. That is actually really sick.
And on our travels, we found our way to a bizarre place.
The Floating Continent! Theories once abounded as to what this airborne mass of land might be. Academics have now settled on one prevailing hypothesis. The cataclysm caused a shift in the balance of subterranean cloudstone, allowing it to surface.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. Your passion for the ancient world is unmatched. You've earned the title of Master Adventurer.
There it is. Earn the title of Master Adventurer. Adventurer? Adventurer? There we go.
I'd consider that a job.
Very nice, team.
Well, thank you.
Very, very nice. Okay. We need to go to Salgidos. Apparently Gaug has something it wants to give us at some point. And we have to go to Lazalia, and then we're done.
Welcome. You're interested. An errand. Right then. Tell us how it went.
'Tis with pride that I say the task ended in success, the like of which may not soon be repeated.
Enticed by the offer of a reward, we set off to the Glen Peaks and tracked down a dragon. After a fierce battle, we succeeded in slaying the creature. No sooner had we extracted its tooth than we found ourselves ringed by soldiers, the Duke's men. The Duke himself then came to the fore and presented us with a hefty sack of gil before ordering his men to take the tooth away. I, for one, felt a tinge of pity for the Duke, who it seems must buy his own son's respect.
The experience taught us much. We have the trust you placed in us to thank for that.
I'd consider that a job well done. Will that be all? Thanks.
And then to Salgidos.
Good day to you. You're interested on errand. Right then. Tell us how it went.
We achieved the most excellent outcome, and the task itself was gratifying.
We learned that Bevister Typhoon Karst, wanted with bounty for precisely 756 counts of purse snatching, holy shit, my man was schmovin', was hiding in Salgidos and quickly set out to capture him. We were aided by a mysterious ninja clad in black, who promptly vanished after we defeated the Typhoon. Witnesses told us that the ninja was none other than the informant who had sold us the information.
All went to plan. We did good work. Mayhap better than we've ever done before.
I'd consider that a job.
Very nice.
Need anything?
Okay. Hey, 4on6 has subscribed. Welcome, 4on6. Alright, team. I don't know what we're missing at Gaug. Kind of weird. Let's go back there quick. Huh.
Good day to you. Rumors, eh? Anything else? Nothing. Will that be
Interesting.
comebacks?
Well, I think we need to go to Miland, folks. This is where things are going to get interesting. Very interesting indeed. We can kit out our characters as we go here. I'm not too worried about particular setups going into this fight. When we get to the next set of fights is when things will get interesting. Yes, there are some errands that are only available in some months, so I'm guessing we just randomly missed one at Gaug, which is kind of annoying, but, like, we'll deal. Oh boy, here we go. Can't believe we've been at it for an hour and a half already. Holy smokes. Onward to Miland!
Oh. Do you know what it is you do?
Had you spoken willingly, your lives might have been spared. I should have preferred to employ measures less extreme, but there's no time for that now.
I don't understand.
The boy heretic, he has frustrated our every move. And now that he holds most of the stones, your aid is no longer required.
But the Knights Templar answered to me. And me alone.
Truth be told, though your wound is deep, it is not mortal. Treated soon, you will live. But you must earn your life. Tell me, where is the entrance to the Necroal? You would know, would be the only one to know. Now, out with it.
Orbon. The vaults beneath the monastery. In the lowest levels, there is a glyph of conveyance. Bound by magic.
Of all the places. And how does one break this seal?
I know not. I swear it. The scriptures may hold some clue. I cannot say.
At every turn, the boy. Blame us not. 'Tis your God who has failed you.
Do not leave me like this. I beg you.
Oh. Woo! What a scene! What a scene to open with, man. The VA is so good across the board, yes. You had a magic build guide for Ramza that slaps. Not seen one, you can corner the market while the iron is hot. Well, my samurai build guide is a magic guide, it's just not a mage guide. But I could definitely do something for Ramza. The thing about Ramza is, like, it wouldn't be that different, really, from normal mage builds. But it could still be fun to discuss, no doubt. Did I ever save? The game does autosave, so not too big of a deal. Front gate, let's go! Alright. This fight, there's no dialogue. I know that for a damn fact. So...
Very nice.
Kelvin needs to be a black mage once again. Now, as far as who I want to bring here...
How do I look?
Dagny's definitely going back tonight, and she's going to steal the Genji armor. I think that should be fine. We actually have a fun build for Dagny here. Something that I want to highlight later.
Very well.
So bring her. Full Marv just jealous of Ramza's cheeks. Ramza does his squats and it shows. True. That is very, very true. Man is pumping iron with those buttocks cheeks right there. And then with Dagny, we can actually probably adjust her position a little bit. I think we can bring... Beam.
I am ready.
Then over here, we're gonna need more direct combat. Probably
I am ready to fight.
And
my mind is set.
Forward.
Halt! You stand before Miland Cathedral, great seat of the Church of Glabados. None save members of the clergy are permitted within these walls. State your name and title, and let your purpose in coming here be known.
I am Ramza Beowulf, youngest son of the house of the same name, though I come before you independent of it. My sister, Alma Beowulf, is held unlawfully by the Lord Commander of the Knights Templar, Fulmarv Tengil. I demand her immediate release.
Ramza Beowulf? You were the one who murdered Cardinal Delacroix. Raise the alarm. A notorious heretic lays siege to the cathedral. You are foolish to present yourself before us. In Saint Ajora's name, we will carry out your sentence where you stand.
Ah, I love this. music. I love this setting. I love this fight. It's so good. All right, we're just gonna go over here in this corner with Beam, and we are going to let Beam cast. There it is, Rousing Melody. This is a fun one. You guys haven't seen this in play yet thus far. Beamstalk is a bard. Beamstalk is going to stand here and sing all battle to boost the speed of the rest of our party, and it's going to be very effective. Oh my. Okay, that's a big Odin cast right there. I'm not a huge fan of that.
I'll grow strong. My turn.
Okay. You're right, Ramza doesn't have any armor. Interesting, that. I completely forgot that I stole his Genji armor. That is going to be interesting. Well, he is going to get Kiyomori.
Stay sharp.
Beamstalk is just handing out Panzer Chocolate. Absolutely. Alright, Dagny, get in there. Now, here's the fun thing. So, Dagny knows one summon and one summon only, and it's Golem. Because Dagny was an Earth Knight in our Tactics Ogre Reborn campaign. And it was, this is Caffeine's character, it was her request that Dagny use Geomancy as her secondary, but that I could use whatever else would fit if it was appropriate. It's like, you know what would be great? The Defensive Knight using an Earth summon to let her HP shield the rest of the party. So we're going to cast this. She gets one cast of it per map, but it's going to give everyone in the party 450 health worth of shield cumulatively for physical attacks, which I think is going to be very fun. Move up. Alright, Zeke. I need you to stab! So now, at least in terms of physical attacks, we have a nice, juicy extra HP bar for everybody. Can we talk about this priest of the church with only 57 faith? What a guy. Oh my! We're alive! There it is, Rousing Melody.
I shall give my all.
Let us work together.
Nice, big speed boost. Almost the entire party took that. Go ahead, try and hit her. Try and hit her. It won't work, I promise you.
The next move is key.
And so now this is the fun thing too. If you have Golem on, the enemy wants to prioritize removing it. So they will actually sit there and try to hit you with physical attacks, thus negating automatically some of the more powerful effects. Bard is very fun, yes. Bard is very, very fun. Big heal.
Stay strong.
Much appreciated.
204, goddamn. What happened to your big Odin cast, man? It only cost you 50 HP. You're going for it again, and I don't think it's going to be any better than the last time.
Pathetic.
Dagny not giving a single fuck. Haha! Go.
We're not done.
Hey, Moshe.
I must act.
All right, Dagny, fuck him up. See you, buddy.
I've so much left to give. That's more
Zeke is, of course, wielding the golden javelin.
I fear nothing.
It's part of why he's dealing so much damage. Speed boost.
I won't let you down.
How's your day? It's going well, Mochet. Thank you for asking. How's yours?
Ever stronger.
Had a bard, a dancer, and 3 mimes. It was discussing how badly the speed difference was between us and the enemy within 1 turn. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that gets really nasty with mimes, no doubt. Do I only bring non-story characters to every battle? No, I bring supporter characters to every battle. So we have a rule that unless there's a character that has dialogue in a specific fight, like a named character, we only bring generics created by the community. Rhea punch! Rhea miss!
The next move is key.
Kind of want to go for finale here, honestly.
My turn.
We already have good speed. And they can't kill us, so like... Look at this. We got white mages trying to attack us in melee because we have Golem up. How do you know if a character has dialogue? Either just intuition, because it's like, oh, we know this character and the enemy boss or whatever have a relationship or know each other in some way. Or just because chat tells me. 19 whole damage.
I'm ready to fight.
Nice. Can I tell you to bring a specific character for the next battle? So, for the next battle, I know that pretty much nearly everybody has specific dialogue. So, because I want to have the focus be the community characters, I'm going to have people vote on which of the named characters they want us to bring. Like, I know Cloud apparently has dialogue that starts with Fulmarv in the next fight, and then that continues in the final boss fight. But I want to leave it up to the community to decide who we're going to bring, because I think that'll be more fun. Whew. Yeah, from what I've heard, everyone except Worker 8 has lines.
Come on.
Alright, Ramza's... Actually, Ramza could come up here and heal. Ramza's just on healing duty right now, but, like, it's working, so whatever.
Whatever it takes.
Worker 8 left out, except Worker 8 also has such a great voice. So that's a nice boon for them. Golem is doing such insane work right now, man. Oh my god. Alright, Beam, just keep moving, man. You'll cast that quick on everybody eventually. That's actually coming up. Nice. Goodbye. Summoner next.
You can count on me.
Melody Duel for more story significance. Cloud having dialogue is not a surprise. Yeah, and that's why I want people to vote, because, like, we're going to have multiple campaigns of this. It's not a huge deal one way or the other. So whoever people would like to see first, I'm down with, because I haven't seen anybody either.
I must concentrate.
Slap! Ooh!
Leave it to me.
Stand ready.
Alright, well this is very unfortunate for these guys. What unfortunate positioning for them as well. Let me just hit him with the old Muramasa.
1,000 souls in blade abiding. Upon your rage I call. Muramasa! Mayhap this.
Why? That summoner did cast a lot of Odins this fight. That is very true. He really did. I'll probably switch now here. Go back to Rousing Melody, I would say. That one cast of Golem saved us so much HP. It's so insane.
I'm here.
Goodbye. Oh, he's alive.
Let's proceed with caution.
We can actually get another Golem cast here just to piss him off. More brave, please. Ow! That counter, holy shit. Ha! You leave him alone. And let me absorb all your friends' crystals. I'll take 3 Mage Power Gloves, that's fine. Don't mind me if we do a very slight modicum of grinding here. Grinding near the end of the game, you say? Yes, because Midlight Deep is a son of a bitch. Ooh, Sinkhole, Torrent, Contortion, and Will of the Wisp. Nice. This is Tactician mode. Dude's up there reciting the Need for Speed soundtrack. Hell yeah, he is. You're goddamn right. Casually performing Eurobeat. I like the whole stream so far, but I finally poached the last defender I needed for my all-night run. Nice. There you go. Hey, Deadman 650 is now following. Welcome, Deadman. Final Fantasy Tic Tacs, the classic. Immortalized by the Ivalice Chronicles. Gotta love it. Ooh. Cure, Cura, Protect, Fire, Thunder, Thundara, Blizzard, Haste, Belief, Quiescence, Moogle, and Rush. Well then, if Zeke ever decides to go down the path of the mage, he's got a good starting point.
The battle is ours.
This guy is so dodgy, my lord. Let's run him down. Parry this, you filthy casual. There we go. Now we're landing damage. Parry this, you filthy casual.
I'm sorry. My efforts are rewarded.
Nothing holds fear for me now. Prepare yourself, Fulmarv.
Ooh, good line. Good line. How's Soul Link going to work, if I may ask? I understand for Pokemon, but don't know how this would work without random encounters in FFT. So, my friend Eric has been working on the overall rule set. We were talking about it a bit last night. But basically, the way it would work is we would each start with a set number of characters. We'd be able to recruit another character every story map. We'd be able to grind, but only up to the level that the final boss of the current chapter that we're in is. And if we lose a character, other characters, like say I lose Dagny, our knight that we have here, and she's A1, then the A1 character that Eric has would also be lost. And that's kind of how we're planning on rocking it. So, was Ramza ever in Dissidia? He was in NT, which unfortunately was dog shit. So, very few people played it. Hey, there's Deadman in the Twitch chat. Hello, seen quite a bit of your YouTube content. Nice to catch a stream. Well, good to have you here, Deadman. Thank you for joining us. Yes, yes, Rhea is very pious. I know, I know. Okay, now this is where things get interesting. Would it kill Squeenix to make a new Dissidia like the PSP games? Yes, because they're making a new mobile game for it. Alright, chat. So this is where we have to have a discussion. Or I guess a vote. How many of these characters can I add? I don't even know. I can start a poll. I can only add 4. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. So I know that there's more characters than this, but I'm going to select 4 characters that have seen either some use throughout our campaign or who sound like they could have very interesting dialogue. I'm going to give you all a poll with those 4 characters. This is on the YouTube chat specifically. So those of you who are on Twitch, I'm sorry, if you want to vote, just hop on the YouTube side of things really quick. Because I don't even know how to set up a poll on Twitch, if I even can. And then you guys can vote for those 4 characters. So, pick 1 character, or I guess named character, for the Fulmarv fight. And we will have... not Gite, fight. We'll have Cloud. We'll have Meliadoul. We'll have Sid. And we'll have Aegis. Alright, I will give you all 90 seconds starting now. Oh, Aegis doesn't have dialogue? Well, shit. People told me that everyone but Worker 8 had dialogue in this fight. Alright, ignore Agris then. Ignore Agris. Oh god, it's all gone bad. It's all gone wrong. Oh, well, people are massively voting for Cloud right now anyway, so. Holy Cloud, goddamn. Yeah, I was absolutely under the impression that all named characters but Worker 8 had dialogue in this fight. So that is very unfortunate. My apologies. I was completely misunderstanding what was going on there. That's my bad. Well, we have 20 seconds left, but it seems like the answer is clear here. Cloud does indeed seem to be the answer. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, overwhelmingly, the answer is Cloud with over 50% of the vote. Fair enough. Good news is, if you die, we get the other options. I don't see that happening here. It's a fairly easy fight, all things considered, but all right. Well, with that in mind, God, I haven't used Cloud at all. Boys got cross slash, and that's it. All right. This is going to be interesting. Now, granted, he does have Shira Hidori, concentration, other good stuff like that. So he does have options. I kind of feel like I should give him the Materia Blade Plus, just because, you know. Cloudy Ido, he knows tons of samurai skills. He has some. Oh, he can cast Kiyomori. That's actually nice. Hey, Blitzen King and Big Isaac have subscribed. Welcome, my friends. Very good to have you. Very, very good to have you. Yeah, Ido will be good here, actually. No doubt about that. We could even give him a Lambent hat. And maybe some Power Garb. And Hermes shoes. Well, I don't like that it took the shoes off Beamstalk, although he's probably not going to be in this fight anyway. Alright, Cloud's in a decent spot, actually. Jack Garland for tactics. Oh, dude, I would love that. I do think that we're going to get Tactics Advance and A2 remastered in some way, or at least re-released. You know what? Rearmor ROMs is a great fucking point, eh?
Very well.
That is an absolutely phenomenal point. We also should probably give him a sword. There we go. Replaceable gear or safeguard? Nah. We're raw dogging this, baby. If our gear gets broken, that's just life, my friend. Now, Tactics Advance and A2, I would love to see come out on modern consoles. Even if they didn't get fully remastered, but just like released in an accessible way, I would love that. I love Advance and A2. Lunzatis asks, I have a question for you. Is not getting the Brave in the first fight where you meet Argath a huge deal? It is not a huge deal whatsoever. It's a very, very minor optimization difference, but Ramza, between Steel and Shout, has so many ways to boost his own Brave over the course of the campaign, it's not a big deal, I promise. Okay, so we can bring 5 dudes. Cloud is going to be one of those dudes, as voted by the community. Everyone else needs to come from our team, though, so this is going to be a pretty knockdown, drag-out fight. So I think we're gonna bring Tristan. We're gonna bring Griever for reses. And actually Griever is probably gonna go over here. Just to break up the formation a little bit. And we can bring Dagny.
Very well.
Cool. Here we go.
At the ready.
Ramza, at last we meet. Pray forgive me, I ought to have called upon you sooner, but I have been ever so busy of late. I fear I remain so even now, so let us make this brief. If you would see your sister returned, you will relinquish the scriptures and all the Orosite you possess.
Sit his lines in the next battle? Okay. Understood.
Refuse, and I will be unable to guarantee her safety. Are we of an understanding? My patience is grown thin.
I surrender naught until Alma is brought before me hale and whole.
Did you not hear a word I said? I offered no negotiable terms.
You know what I would honestly love to do? Because I've always loved the color schemes and the design of the Templar sprites. I would love to do a 40k army in full Marv's color scheme. The gold, the purple, and the silver accents. It's kind of basically Emperor's Children in a way, but it just looks so sick. Like having a gold base with purple cloth and accents and then the silver trim and stuff would be so cool. That would be awesome.
Forfeit the scriptures and the stones, or forfeit your sister's life.
Here are the scriptures. The stones I hold until I see that she is safe.
Well?
I believe I found it. All that remains is to test it at the correct location.
Then we have all we need. That said, I find myself loath to let the boy simply walk away. Propriety dictates that he make restitution for all the trouble he has caused us.
I should have known. But I warn you, this will not go as you imagine.
Defeat full Marv, baby! Have an unpainted Ultramarines box that I was thinking of what to do with them, but hot dang, that does sound sick. You might look into the Soul Drinkers color scheme.
For the scriptures now. What of the stones?
Soul Drinkers have an awesome color scheme and also backstory. Here we go!
You demand your sister's return for them, but as things stand, she is of greater value to us.
Greater value? What use could you have for her still? Why keep my sister alive when you took no pause in disposing of your own son?
Our affairs are not for you to know. As long as we have your sister, you may keep your handful of stones.
My turn.
Your handful of stones. As if a handful of Zodiac stones in one man's palm is not in and of its own a world-ending threat. Oh, man. All right. So we have some folks here. We've got Loffrey, the Divine Knight. He's got Nice Brand, Platinum Armor, Diamond Bracelet. Then he does have Unyielding Blade. So he's got the same armor set as Meliadul, but fortunately, or interestingly, I suppose, doesn't have Crushed Shield or Accessory, just the main stuff. Also has 759 health! Oh my god! Oh, mama! Alright, Cletien is a sorcerer. A magic user who wields a multitude of arcane incantations. The job command magic arts allows the sorcerer to cast powerful spells from the pinnacle of all magical disciplines. He has Holy, Flare, Graviga, Unholy Darkness, and Arise, which he has not learned. Very interesting. Green Angel models look pretty similar to the Templars in FFT. They have capes and look like medieval knights. You think of Dark Angels engineer, because Dark Angels is my primary army, and they do have a little bit of a similar vibe. Upgrade their HP because, you know, smaller numbers. They upgraded their HP in general, in Chapter 4 in particular, because Tactician. Twilight is alive, yes. She's just not in the active battle party, but she is alive. And then Folmarv, also Divine Knight, much like his children, also has almost 900 HP! Oh! Full crystal gear, elven cloak, not a featherweave cloak, notably. Rune blade, counter, defense boost, all sorts of ridiculous nonsense. He only knows crush armor, although he could learn crush accessory. Very interesting. Speed also gets a buff in Tactician. Yeah, 11 speed, 10 speed, 11 speed. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. Let's just do a little bit of this, shall we?
Here. You took your time.
Armor is in danger, that's true. That's a basic set of power garbs, so that's
Prepare
fine.
yourself.
You prepare yourself, Lawfrey. Alright. Cloud's alive. Ow. Thank God we had Protecting Shell on.
Obvious.
Okay, well. Hey, getting them to focus on Tristan, though. Let's go.
Not my day.
Cloud came for the dialogue, might not survive to speak it. Nah, he's fine. It's all good.
Thanks.
Alright, so they should now be compelled to attack us in melee. Not my day, indeed.
I must concentrate.
Okay.
This should work.
Very good damage. Damn.
Well, well. How curious. You, there.
Ha!
You are not of this world, correct?
Cool.
You talking to me?
I am. The scent of your soul marks you apart. Whence do you hail?
What's it to you?
No, wait. Your soul was copied from another plane.
Oh. That's an interesting detail. Huh. Okay.
The uses of the stones are myriad indeed.
The hell are you talking about?
Very interesting.
As a tome is reproduced by a scribe, you were reproduced from a soul belonging to a different reality. Strangely, though, I sense the presence of two individuals in you. A peculiar blending. Ah, so that is the way of it. 'Twas the aura sight provided your flesh. Most remarkable.
I couldn't care less.
Permit me to start again. You are, in fact, of this world. However, You are merely a copy of an individual who is of another.
Oh, God. Man is aware of the existence of Zack. Holy shit, that's wild. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Very curious. Yeah, Cloud is a chimeric being on the soul level. Seriously. Interesting.
An aberration brought into existence at the whim of the Orosite.
The whim?
I've heard enough. I'm here to fight.
Defy me at your peril.
Weird. Very, very interesting.
What shields the flesh shields not the mind. Your weakness plain to see. Crush armor. Submit.
At this point, Cloud may as well be a spirit tomb. I mean, honestly, you're not wrong.
I will bury you.
Poor Tristan is getting bullied right now.
Ready and able.
You're goddamn right. Get him, buddy. Not Zack, it's Genova. Cloud doesn't have Zack cells in him. True, but if this version of Cloud was rebuilt by the Orosite, would it have Genova cells? Is it more likely that the body is, or the soul is the template that the Orosite built off of? Because if it's the soul, I could definitely... I could see it being Zack. I could definitely see it being Zack and Cloud rather than Cloud and Genova, for sure. Oh, that was all basic store gear. It's fine. Full Marv thinking Cloud was created by the Orosite. Bitches don't know about my Genova.
Come on.
Hit him.
Try this.
No more playing nice.
Stronger than I thought.
Feeling good.
Defy me at your peril.
Clotian's just chilling. Hey, there we go.
This bodes ill.
Oh dear. Fortunately, we have just normal armor. It's fine.
Now or never.
Alright. Do we need to wait for any dialogue, guys? Or are we good to just go mess up somebody? Because we certainly can. Well, we probably won't kill Full Marv.
Whoops. Ready for anything.
Cloud is a copy of the genuine here, it would seem, based on the dialogue, which is so interesting in its own right.
My turn.
Pretty sure that was it? Okay, cool. But yeah, but if we kill any of them, doesn't the fight end? If I remember correctly, killing any of them ends the fight, so...
How do you like this?
Yeah, I thought so.
Confound it. How can the boy be so strong? Whence springs his might? Could it be he is protected by the Orosite and blessed with the opposing force of light? If so, he will not be easily overcome. We must serve our vengeance another time.
God, this makes me want to play FF7 Rebirth even more than I already did.
Again they flee. The cowards.
Ramza, Warrior of Light now. That is actually an interesting idea. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'm here to kill Lucavi. I don't know who voices Falmarv, but he does a phenomenal job, whoever he is. People are saying Sid for the next battle. Okay. We will definitely take Sid then. Oh, yeah, this fight. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. Tenru could be Yapamala? Maybe. Yeah, this fight shouldn't be too bad in terms of difficulty. But the dialogue is what's going to be rough. Oh yeah, I mean, based on FF14 lore, Ramza's more of a warrior of light than potentially any of the other protagonists. Man is an absolute legend. Oh boy. Yeah, this dialogue, it was already really rough in the OG. And I'm 100% sure that the VA is going to make it so much worse. In the best way. Okay. So, we'll bring Sid. Yeah, I'm actually low on armor.
As you command.
I stand ready.
Ready and willing. Forward.
Here we go. This is gonna be rough, guys.
Would that I could bid you farewell here, but I suspect you'd not part ways so easily.
Gonna mute alerts for this, because, yeah.
I suppose you must be returned to the Father after all. My thralls will delight to guide you to his keeping. I shall let this one be your foeman as well.
Zalbog!
Once he was your brother, but he is reborn unto us now. You're a heretic already. Why not a kinslayer too?
What have they done to you, brother?
Zalbog, deliver me the head of that young man before you. He must not leave this cathedral alive.
Here we go.
Lord brother, it is I! Do you not know your own blood?
Ramza, is that you? What is this place?
It's so dark. I cannot see. What am I doing? Do I stand? Sit?
You are being controlled by Lord Fulmarv, by a Lucavi.
Am I fighting you? Why? Why would I do such a thing? I have no sensation. It's as though I have no limbs. Flee, Ramza. Flee. I have no wish to kill you, but I fear I might.
Lord Brother!
Man. I knew this fight was going to be rough.
Prudence, I'll give it my all.
Going for the magic sap. Interesting.
With purpose.
Now they're puppeting him, but still let him keep his consciousness is all kinds of cruel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt about that. Alright, so let's actually take a look at Zalbag here really quick. He's an Arc Knight. He's clearly zombified or vampired or something. He's Blade of Ruin, holy warrior who upholds the teachings of the gods. The Arc Knight's job command, Blade of Ruin, grants powerful attacks that can devastate your opponent's attributes. Same skills as before. So, we are going to break some of his gear to make him a little bit easier to deal with. Can't go. Although, hold on, we can cast it. This is why I love Tactics so much. Because any other game would be like, you don't have the MP to cast that spell. It's like, no, motherfucker, I'm gonna cast it because I have a setup that allows me to get the MP that I need to be able to successfully cast it. So let me start charging it. I will have the MP I need. Trust. God, I love this game so much. Boom, 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 boom.
I must concentrate.
I swear I'll have the MP, I promise. Just give me one more turn. Pretty much, honestly. Oh boy. Very interesting. Vampire Ramza is here. It's fine though. We can just res him. Woo! Big damage.
One step at a time.
Ability to charge without the MP allows you to play more tactically. Absolutely. And I really do love that. Fair. Roms is about to go. Well, time to res.
Up you get.
My thanks.
Oh, don't worry, I remember.
This bodes ill.
I remember, Tiger Eye. Well, I'm not opposed to the reminder.
How do you like this? Now then.
Leave it to me.
Double punch.
Gotta push on now.
Gotta push on now. 568?
So much left undone.
Ow!
Ramza, can you hear me? I beg you. Kill me!
Ooh.
The pain!
Oh.
It's unbearable! I cannot feel my arms or my legs and yet somehow they burn! And my memories, they fade into the darkness. I'm afraid, Ramza, as I've never been before.
Do not give in. There must be a way for you to overcome this. We will find it. Please, do not abandon hope.
Hope abandons me. There is naught left but agony. Whispers in my ear, from everywhere and nowhere. They bid me join them. Weistark, is that you? Who are the others?
My God.
Oh God, end it! Please!
Holy shit.
Grant me swift mercy!
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Damn you, Folmav!
God damn! Then he immediately goes to the attack on Ramza. Holy shit, dude! Whoa! Oh.
I cannot fail.
Okay. Okay. Emotions aside, we are in danger here. Dak is gonna go. I want to try to get dialogue if we can. So we're gonna Muramasa here to try and neutralize the demons. But that was rough.
Desperate times. What a disgrace.
We're probably gonna game over here just to get the dialogue. Although, hold on.
This bodes ill.
Yeah, the light font. Oh, wait. Wait! Wait! GG, baby!
How do you like this?
And we got there before anybody died.
Forgive us, Ramza. We have caused you pain.
Zalbag fought back for us, baby! He ran away. He gave Ramza the chance. He saw what was happening, and he focused that one last time to walk away and give his brother the opportunity. That was as cinematic as it possibly could have been. Fucking awesome. Woo!
You must keep Alma safe. The two of you must live on. Like, well, once all was darkness, light has returned. Farewell, my brother, and thank you. Zalbag.
A victory earned, but a victory not desired. God damn. God damn. Chat, pour one out for Zalbag, man. That... I've seen that scene so many times, and it hits so much worse now. In the best way. Also, holy shit, Marcel. Goddamn, man's choking on 3 lungs right now. God, man, I can't wait for the next few battles. This shit's gonna be insane.
Gods have mercy.
Please, they must be stopped.
Your Holiness, hold on.
The Necroal. To the Necroal.
The Necroal? Is that where Volmov is headed? But where is it?
Beneath Orban. You must stop them.
Your Holiness. To Orban Monastery, then.
I really do think this title deserves to be up for voice acting awards at the Game Awards 2025. I really do. I know it's an old game brought back to the fore, but they did insane voice work, man. Absolutely insane. But no, don't worry. We're going to be doing some restocking on armor for sure. Give everyone an award. Honestly, yeah. There's a lot of people who deserve a lot of recognition for this title, and just in terms of the voice acting, notwithstanding anything else. Very strong work here. Okay. Now, this is not going to be the end of our campaign as a whole. However, we are going to be wrapping up a lot of things here. Sure. Yeah, Expedition 33 is very rightfully going to get a shit ton of awards. And it absolutely deserves to get those awards, no doubt. But I do think Tic Tac should be up for awards. I really do. Well, I'm not saying that Tactics should necessarily win it, but I do think Tactics should be in the running. I think this is better to VA than Expedition 33. Ooh. That's a discussion. Yeah, TK basically says what I'm thinking right now. As a whole package, Expedition 33 definitely deserves Game of the Year and more, but Tactics should at least get nominations for VA work. I would agree with that. It's pretty much exactly where I'm at, yeah. Can someone explain how Tic Tac became the name for this game? Heard you and Cal Potato say that. So, Tic Tacs are an American sweet. So, because Tactics, Tic Tacs, anagram, sort of, it's just a stupid internet meme. But then they had the Ivalice Chronicles, which shortened is TIC or Tick. So people just kind of ran with it from there. Tactics, Tic Tac. Yep, there you go, Turtwig. You got it. Whew. Ivalice Chronicles, Tactics, Tic Tac. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Looking for all by all means. Are you happy, Benny? Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy, Benny? Are you Will that be all regular sound? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? A pleasure. Are you can't? Are you happy?
How do we still
you
have
wish
clothing?
to remove this equipment
How-
and sell it, yes?
How do Kaido and Namira still have
We
clothing
never do,
equipped?
you can't.
What horse shit is this?
You wish to remove this equipment and sell it, yeah? I mean, thank you.
Goddamn.
May I help with aught else? I await.
Okay. As far as what we need to do right now, before we go into the final dungeon, I don't think there's much. Really? So we have to go into the Orbon Monastery, and we'll have about 6 fights, I think, if I remember correctly. Maybe 5? It's going to be a good time. Won't be too long. I promise you that. Will not be too long. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a very brief break. I'm going to use the bathroom, get water, all that good stuff. And then we're going to launch into the finale here. And I think it's going to be a very good time. Woo! I'm ready. I'm scared. I'm excited. I cannot believe, after all this time, that we're at this point. But here we are. We're going to assault Arbon Monastery one last time. I'm so ready, guys. I'm so ready. Stay right here. We're gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the extended delay there. As I went to use the bathroom and refill my water, Jane got home from her parents' place. And she was there for their birthday celebration and all that fun stuff, so we were catching up. I was filling her in on what was going on with my family and everything, and just chatting. So, we're back. I have my water. I'm ready to go to Orban Monastery and see exactly what it is that we're going to be dealing with. Welcome back. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yes, stay hydrated. Titanium doesn't water itself, you know. Hell yeah. Hydrate before you dihydrate, folks. Y'all need your water. Whether it's flavored or whatever else, you gotta have it. Alright. I don't think there's anything super impactful that we need to make sure that we have. We have excess gear. We have equipment for people. Maybe we buy more crystal mail. More crystal mail is probably a good pickup.
Welcome. Take as long as you need.
I was under the impression that you photosynthesized. Sorry, I'm more robot than plant, but if we can develop a robot that is able to photosynthesize, I will absolutely incorporate that into my genetic makeup. No doubt about that.
Are you at any?
Okay.
Are you having? Are you at any? Are you having?
That, I think, should be
of further
pretty much
assistance?
everything that
Don't
we
be
need. I'm pretty sure. Going straight to the 4th level. Oh boy, this is gonna get very interesting, I promise. Here we go. Money no longer needed. Where we're going, we don't need money. True. You're not wrong. I love this map. This is such a cool map. Alright, well, we have a very particular party here.
At your command.
Izzy. Dagny.
I can't wait.
And honestly, with this positioning, Beamstock. Definitely Beamstock. Dagny doesn't really need speed. She would probably prefer Avoid. There we go. That's the good stuff.
You can rely on me.
It's time.
We have not gone into Midlight. Midlight is going to be post main story campaign.
Keep watch here. I will press on with Lord Folmarv.
As you command. They have slain all the guards. What secrets lie among these tomes that demand such carnage? But the speculation must keep. First, we deal with the enemy.
Hell yeah, Ramza. Let's get him!
I must concentrate.
You are in, Beam. You are absolutely in. And you are going to be giving a big speed boost to the party. 601 HP archers with Yoichi bows. Holy, okay. 620 monks. Interesting. Water rocking, okay. 585. 646. 626. 16. Alright, pretty standard, all things considered. Give the whole party some protect and haste, I think.
I'm depending on you.
I will return the favor.
Meliadul has lines in the next
Seems I've improved.
3 battles. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I do like me some Meliadul. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Let me see. No.
Alright, well. If we're not going to be able to hit anything, I would like to be gone, thank you.
Thousand souls in blade abiding. Upon your rage I call! Muramasa! This should work. Let's get to the wave.
Hey, there we go.
The battle is ours.
Fuck him up!
I'm done.
Very nice.
Leave this to me.
We will triumph. I fear nothing.
Oh, you're surrounding me?
Desperate times. This does not get out.
Gotta love some Muramasa, baby. Muramasa's so good. I will absolutely take that. Gotta love some Swift Spell. Okay, well, that was just a net negative for everybody. More Muramasa.
Try this.
Heaven's calling me.
Nice. Ramza absolutely fucking dudes up. Let's go. You look at the HP on these guys, and yet we are messing them up. And there's nothing they can do about it, and I love it. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck. You will just keep singing me, and we're counting on it. Everybody is. Woo! Gotta love to see that golem kick in. It's such a good spell now.
Yes. Come on, then.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ready and waiting.
Push Shiva down just in case. Heal. Big game. Oh. Big damage, baby. Good luck, buddy. You ain't got shit, brother man. You are done, big man. Done. Moving on.
I will tend to matters here. Very good. Leonda Caeorias de Sonda. Zorda las laumos mefeolio sonda. Alexandora, Reeve of Time, by oath unto you am I bound. Transcending eternity, cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass!
An ancient incantation. What awaits below? Quickly, we must give chase.
You know shit's gonna hit the fan when people start speaking Latin. Hell yeah. Absolutely. This is gonna get real wild real quick. Vault's 5th level. It begins, chat. It begins. This right here is going to be a blitz. People were saying Meliadul gets dialogue here, so we are going to see if she does so. Because Lord knows, I do like this lady. She is very cool.
Understood.
Beam, if you would continue to sing us your fancy songs, sir.
I am ready.
Let's bring Moonlight for the lulz. And in fact, we shall move her over here. And...
Take the fort to him. No turning back.
We have waited for you, Ramza. How very far you've come. But no farther. The stones of the monastery make an ironic cairn for a heretic such as you. And I, Lothry Wodring, will see you dead and buried.
Did we have a last name for Lothry before? I don't think we did we? You shall not pass! Hell yeah, Blood Kestrel.
Lothry, was it? Are you not aware of the true nature of the man you serve?
Whatever do you mean? If you speak of our execution of the clergy at Miland, that was but a part of our grand design. After all, the salvation they offered their flock was false. They sought only to seize Ivalice for themselves by placing a puppet on the throne. We are unlike them. By the power of the Zodiac Stones, we will bring the people true salvation.
So even his most loyal are kept in the dark. You are but an unwitting servant to the Lucavi.
The demons of legend? I've not the patience for your japes, boy. Lord Folmarv is the one true savior. The second coming of Saint Ajora, who shall lead all men with boundless benevolence. A noble's whelp such as you could never understand the burdens of the common man. much less ease them.
I shall prove my worth.
We'll see about that. We shall see.
Take this!
Prepare yourself.
Oh.
Damn it all.
Ow. Was not expecting things to hit quite that hard there.
Prepare.
Silence. It would appear that we have a problem here. We don't really have a good option, unfortunately. There it is. There it is. Okay. So, we are going to retry. We are going to set up our team in a different formation. And then I think we'll have a better overall approach.
At your command.
Never a doubt.
Onward.
You can rely on me.
Dancing with 99 magic attack is a strat, I would say. I don't know if I would say that it is the most efficient strat, but it is a strat. Parry skill stack with shields / cloaks. It only stacks with the actual parry skill of the weapon. Long night, now my wife came over, calls, and I must go to sleep. We are approaching that for myself as well, Halcyon. Or Helicron, I should say. So for the AoE silence, that would be interesting. I don't know if it's really beneficial compared to the just nuking capability that we have. Lore reason why Beowulf has 45 brave. I don't know, actually. That is a fair question, though. I don't really know why he wouldn't have higher brave, but...
No turning back.
We have waited for you. Prepare yourself. I will bury you!
Not great damage.
Let's get this over with.
You can count on me. I must concentrate.
Thousand souls in blade abiding, upon your rage I call!
Desperate times.
This bodes ill. What shields the flesh?
The next move is key.
Down he goes, chat. Down he goes.
So it ends here. But I am not finished yet. For you, Ramza, I shall cast open the very gates of hell. Val Leonda, Keorias de Sonda, Zorda, Las Laumos, Nefeolio Sonda, Alexandora, Reeve of Time. By oath unto you am I bound, transcending eternity. Cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass.
Fulmarv on the other side. What? No, don't do that, you idiot. Don't bring him here. And yet he brings him here anyway.
What is this place?
The Necroal of Miland. Never again will you see the skies of Ivalice. Without the glyph at the gate, there can be no return. fulfilled my duty. And yet... Volmov, my lord, are you still the man I pledged to follow? To harbor such doubts at the last. How pathetic. Hurry on, Ramza. How it ends depends on you.
So this is the Necroal. Half of Miland supposedly sank into the sea when a great catastrophe struck in ages past. Though that appears not to be the case. But now is not the time to ponder such. I must find Volmov. Alma, please be safe.
Clarity right at the end. Man. It's that dialogue, this music, this screen, it's all so dramatic. Ah. In taking the games. Not quite. Not quite. Just basking in the aura of it all. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, it helps convey that this is the final assault. You're not going back. The gate has been closed. You are locked in to what's happening here. And you cannot go back. You have no choice. There's no options. This is what you're doing, and you have to lock into it. It's so good. See if you're really stuck here if you can't go back to the world map. Well, actually, hold on. We do have an option to flee. Really? Really? Huh. Don't want you to soft lock yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the answer. Man. Yeah. You were not able to back out before. It was not an option. Yep. You were absolutely able to get soft locked here. No doubt. However, I do think I need to call this one here. I was talking to Jane when she got home and telling her about stuff that's going on with my family and everything, and yeah. I want to be in a better state of mind for this. This is going to be a very fun finale, but very tired, very not prepared for what this is going to be. We have a couple good fights lined up, and then we can start going on the Mid-Lakes Deep, prepping the team for all that. I think I need the chance to just chill for a sec. And then we can finish this all tomorrow and then move on to the final dungeon and all that fun stuff. I was worried this would be the case, honestly, but we went through a bunch of good fights tonight. And this is a very dramatic finale. I'm not going to pretend it's not. In fact, it's a very dramatic finale. We have a lot of good stuff to look forward to. Stream tomorrow? Absolutely. No doubt. Rename this stream the Big Finale Part 1? I think so. I think so. Diving into the Necroal Hall. I think that deserves a finale all its own. So, I think we'll do that. We have a few big fights coming up, and then we can spend a decent amount of time going into the next dungeon, post-game stuff, all that fun nonsense. Nice spot for a cliffhanger. I think so, yeah. Take it easy. Thank you, Beam. Appreciate it. Yeah. It's been a long day. Very long day. So. More like the hell. I mean, that's true. That's true. And I think we'll call this one here. Tomorrow night, we'll finish it. Have a good time. We can really lock in, discuss the ending, see where it goes, because we do know that the ending has actually changed in this version compared to the original, so I think that'll be fun. But for now, thank you all so much for being here. My name has been Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman. I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there, everybody, and we'll be back very, very soon. But until then, take care of each other, y'all. Bye now.